Hey! I'm sitting there playing on my phone. Thank you, Jamie. Jamie's last name is Cook. He discovered Australia in 1770. Is that right? Very old. First letter tonight. Can anyone seriously believe that Jamie discovered Australia? Can anyone seriously believe that Donald Trump has a real chance of being the next president of the United States? Does he really? I don't think he's got a real chance. It's very entertaining, though. And the second letter tonight, she's just a total control freak and I couldn't hope to explain it all to you, and that's his mother-in-law. And we get this letter fairly often, don't we? We get a lot of control freaks out in the community, and we get a lot of people complaining about them. And the last letter tonight, before we bring in the panel, why is the ABC an easy mark, and why don't the left wing complain about Bolt? Bolt's chronic bias being presented as news. You know that Sunday program that's... We'll talk about it when the panel are here. Yes, you know the one I'm talking about. All these letters, a terrific panel and more coming up. And Jamie will be off to discover some other continent fairly shortly. Don't go away. More of Sweet and Sour coming up after the start. See you in a minute.
Got a problem, big or small, would a miracle be nice? Our motley crew is back, churning out advice. You might even laugh a bit in the following half hour. Park your backside on the couch, cause baby it's time for Sweet and Sour. Right here on Sweet and Sour. It's time for Sweet and Sour.
I have. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Sweet and Sour. Gary Mitchell with you for the next fun-filled half an hour with a fun-filled lot of panellists. My mate, Glenn Hall's here. First up, hello, mate.
G'day, mate.
Busy.
You know what?
Stop.
I just can't stop making things up. I just can't stop.
Like?
I can't stop helping people to get better at making things up.
What?
I'm an improv ninja.
Oh, but what's coming up? How many courses you got?
Well, we got a new adult course coming up soon, and in term 4, our kids course Boost.
Do you do kid courses as well?
Yeah, of course.
Are they any good at improv?
Well, they're awesome at improv, but what it helps them with is social interaction as well. So
getting them to relax.
Some kids, and some kids don't. It's not as easy for them to make friends and sort of work together with other kids. So you know,
like myself.
Yeah,
I understand.
No, you're a perfect. You're a dream, Gary.
I
Mitchell.
am. I'm a dream. I'm so dreamy. Hello, Dream.
Hello.
Have you done improv?
Yes.
You've done improv.
Theatre sports.
Have you done it with Glenn?
No.
Ah, well, you've been
and
missing
not
out.
theatre sports either.
Hello, Amanda. Welcome to the show. Good to have you.
Hello.
Susie.
Yeah. Oh, I get it now.
Oh, we caught them in the middle of the... How are you, hon?
Very good.
How's the world of architecture?
It's fantastic.
Is it?
Thank you. Yes.
You've just received an award.
Yes, I did.
A little
last
birdie
week.
told me.
I did.
Congratulations.
Last week. It was very good.
Can we ask what it's for?
We've won a few, but this was the Timber Design Awards, Australian Timber Design Awards, for a segment in interiors.
Well done.
Yeah, it was very
Congratulations.
cool.
We have an award-winning architect on the
yes.
show, as well as so many talented people on the show, including one who's working his butt off for telethon again this year. What are you doing, Maddie?
24 hours on the grinder, Gary, and
24 hours on the grinder. Isn't that an app?
should be. It'd be a lot easier to press buttons. And but no, we've been training now for 3 or 4 months, and we had a 6-hour stint on the weekend. And I'm joined this year by a UFC fighter, So the Hulk, Palalia. So we're going to do it together for 24 hours. So got a bit of company this year.
Well, mate, I'm worried. What's the chance of you finishing up in hospital again?
Well, last time I did this, I actually had a shoulder reconstruction, but I'm in better condition mentally and physically for this. We've trained a little bit smarter. Last year, people know I did the bike for 24 hours, 571 Ks non-stop.
What repercussions? How were you afterwards?
The backside was a bit sore, but apart from that, I pulled up like mentally and physically great. It was, the past ones have been an operation after every one I've done.
How many weeks to go?
It's only 3 weeks to go, but
3 weeks to go.
If I may, it's all for the kids of WA, and it's such a great cause close to my heart. And Pied Real Estate have been fantastic, putting in 40,000
already.
And then today, lucky enough, the Bank of Queensland 20,000. So we've got 60,000 head start before we even start.
Well done, Maddie. All right, you do a great
for
the
kids.
Telethon awesome. Coming up in Western
Swipe
Australia.
right,
that is.
Swipe right.
What do you mean swipe right? I don't know what to do with this.
Isn't it?
I don't know. How do you know that?
I don't know.
Grinder, swipe right.
Just make it up, remember?
I don't know what he's talking about, do you? Grinder. Hello, panellists.
Sort of like dating thing.
Americans make me feel intelligent. Can anyone seriously believe that Donald Trump has a real chance of being the next president of the United States? And then Kanye West wants it in 2020. What's happened to the defenders of the free world? Has the US become so economically punch drunk that the population has become dumbed down in a diet of pizza, hamburgers and semi-automatic weaponry? And does anyone on the planet feel safer since George W. Bush's 2 terms in office? Panel, how do we prevent Australia and Aussies following the Americans' cultural and intellectual slide? It comes to us from Katina of Marrickville in New South Wales. Maddie, first up. Donald Trump. Would you vote for him if you were over there?
No, I wouldn't actually. I think this is a clear indication that if you're wealthy, you can buy your way into politics. I think he's probably lost touch with the real common people of America, the hard workers, the mum and dads, people that own small businesses. I don't think a bloke like this would probably be in touch with the people. I think issues such as the gun laws and Medicare and private hospitals should be more on the agenda than a bloke with a wallet full of money trying to buy his way into politics.
And a hairstyle that would befit his mum.
Did you see
Do you
how he
really
actually...
think he's going to get in?
Well,
or
you know
even
what
go?
concerns me, actually?
What?
First of all, I think he's a complete dickhead, but anyway. He also proved, his hairdresser came out and said that's actually his hair. So you'd sack the hairdresser, wouldn't you think so? But
Well,
anyway.
I always thought it was his hair. Why else
Oh,
would
well,
you...
I thought it was a toupee. Oh, well, whatever.
Cut it out. Why
Anyway,
would you buy a toupee like that?
Look, I think what's so disgusting, I actually don't agree. I actually think that he has got the common man actually saying, yeah, we believe in you, because he has no connection to any party and he's not a...
I don't think he's going to get in.
Well,
at all.
but did you see who's now fated as his best opponent in the Republican? Is the woman who he called ugly. I can't even remember her name, Ferreira or something. But she is so conservative, so right-wing, you know, pro-life, anti-gays, anti-whatever, and then was also, has no experience in government either, was sacked by Hewlett-Packard, but then got a $21 million payout. And the two of them together. So it's fantastic.
No.
It's fantastic. I actually think it's very concerning.
I love America, and I love Americans. And guess what? I think the beauty of America is that people like this can aspire to be the president, and then the population just pulls them down.
But hold on a minute, it's happening also in the UK with the English,
Everywhere.
in the new Labour Party party leader.
Everywhere.
Well,
He's a complete Fruit Loop.
Do you like Donald Trump?
Yes, exactly.
I think Donald Trump seriously needs to get with the program, because he's using a fake tan that was probably the first batch that was ever invented.
Really?
He looks like a carrot.
He does. I agree.
I'm going to have a closer look at him. He's got fake tan.
I think he had the first fake tan that
How
was
old
ever
is the bloke?
invented.
And it was permanent.
And it was permanent. Yeah, it's like a tattoo on his body.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. Americans in America, have they got it right? Are they doing it right, or are they doing it wrong?
I love the way that Americans are so passionate about what they believe in, and they love their country. But I do think that the people that are running just don't seem to have a grasp on reality, like you say. They just don't seem to be people's people.
Yeah, it's a very self-indulgent society now, isn't it? Is that the way we're all going though, Glenn?
Of course. We're already on the slide, mate. We've got The Bachelor, The Bachelorette.
We do.
You know, we've already got Donald Trump's The Apprentice. Apparently, he's looking to have the same kind of perks Bill Clinton had, and he's going to be running a brand new show called The Apprentice. Once he gets into the White House. That's going to be an incredible audition experience, and no doubt millions of Americans will apply.
We'll see what happens. When's
See
the
if you
election?
can get Donald's hair waving.
It's
Still a year away.
It's a year away.
Year away,
election
year
year,
away.
Long time.
We'll
ago.
see what happens. When we come back, we're going to be talking about mothers-in-law who are control freaks. Don't go away. When we come back, more of Sweet and Sour. Ooh. What was you didn't have to deal with your mother-in-law, did you? She was...
It's time for Sweet and Sour. Right here on Sweet and Sour.
Welcome back to Sweet and Sour. If you would like to send us a letter and have it discussed by the panellists, send it to the address on your screen right now, letters@sweetandsour.net.au. You can even have a look at our website, which is sweetandsour.net.au also. Give us a like on Facebook, send us a tweet, and have a look at some photos that show us operating backstage, all the crew there on, what is it, Instagram. What was it? at Sweet and Sour TV, something or other. And for everyone that does write into us,
.com.au.
we're going to do something like that. We're going to send you to the movies, courtesy of Natalie Cameron and NRC Communications. And the movie we're sending you to this week is Macbeth.
Okay.
Was that it?
We're Scottish.
Was that it? Was that it? Here we go, letter 2. Okay, Susie, you're first up on this one. Hi, Mitch. She's an evil, manipulative bitch. She has 4 kids and I'm married to her second daughter. It's my mother-in-law who is the manipulative monster. She has too much power over her kids. I've not been able to celebrate Christmas with my family once since I've been married, and that's 16 years, because my wife is just too afraid to tell her mum that we'll skip 1 year. And my wife won't let me speak up either because she says her mum will not forgive. She has the same effect on my kids. They're all too scared not to do as Gran says. My 14-year-old daughter stopped seeing her boyfriend because Gran told her that she was too young for boys, and if he was still around in another week, she wouldn't be Gran's favourite anymore. She's just a total control freak, and I couldn't hope to explain it all to you. Seriously, why are there people like this? What's the motivation for being so manipulative, and how do you neutralise their power and influence without moving state? I want to throttle the bitch every single day, and it comes to us from Perry of Pascoe Vale, Victoria. I bet you that's Pasquale Perry in Pascoe Vale. Pascoe Vale in Melbourne's got so many Italians. Hello to our Italian community out there. Susie!
Well, Perry, first of all, I think 14 is too young to have a boyfriend, but hey, that's not what we're talking about. Yeah, I do. But anyway, look, I want to know, Perry, what's changed? You've been married to your wife for 16 years. I just want to know, why are you worried about your mother-in-law not forgiving you? Is she by any chance holding some future purse strings, or is there some other reason why you're not willing to stand up and say enough is enough? You know,
Yeah, because
maybe...
his wife said, don't do it.
Yeah,
She's
but
scared.
you know what?
Maybe he's shagging her. No?
Maybe you are, Perry. No, I'm not sure about that one. Or maybe you're shaking someone else and you're looking for an excuse from this motley crew on this panel. But I actually think it's time you probably did stand up. You've been with your wife for 16 years. You're obviously in a good, solid marriage. Why don't you go and speak to the other sisters or the other children and their partners and go together?
Who cares if the mother-in-law spits the dummy? Stand up for yourself. You
No, well, exactly. No, but I'm saying
As
that.
my
But
mother
I'm
would
just
say.
wondering, though, whether she's obviously she may be very wealthy and she said, I'm going to cut you out of the will. Is that
Probably.
why?
Who cares? It's not
Is that-
about money.
Well, exactly.
Live your life.
Exactly.
Maddie.
Well, I think you said that very politely. Perry, that's where you've gone wrong in the first place, Perry. You've just got dead set no balls, mate. I tell you what, 14 years married to the same woman, you can't stand up to the mother-in-law. Mate, you've got to be a dud in life, a dud in bed. Grow up, speak your mind, otherwise you're going to be walked over for the rest of your life. No idea.
Yeah.
Glenn.
Look, I think Gran just doesn't have anything else taking up her time. I think she needs a little diversion. Perry, I would go down to your local bowling club, find some suave, older individual, you know, give him some blue pills and send him round to give Gran a good scene to, if you know what I mean. Because I think she just needs, look, if she found a little buzzing tool in the little sideboard there, you know, she can go, bzzz, oh, what's this for? Ooh, ooh. I think Gran would forget all of her worries. I think Gran's just bored. Give her something to be excited about, Perry.
Gran.
Give her a man from the bowling club.
RSL Bowling Club.
Yeah, you can see where I'm going here.
Amanda, last word to a woman on this one.
Where do I go after that? That's
To the RSL or the bowling club or the...
yeah. Or Grinder. I actually am really curious to know why the 14-year-old daughter stopped seeing her boyfriend because she wasn't going to be Gran's
Exactly.
favourite anymore.
Exactly.
What 14-year-old actually
Money,
cares
something
Money.
about
what
the
the grandma
something.
thinks?
Exactly. There's something to do with money there.
So are you saying that young kids
Maybe.
today don't respect their grandparents?
No, it's about being a favourite.
Well, I just don't think that they really care what their grandparents think. Like, I think, you know...
It depends how close they are to their gran. And this is... I
It
take
depends
it-
if Gran's buying a
But
new
14
iPad Air too.
It
Yeah,
does, but
exactly.
you know, strong, close ethnic family where the grandmother's very much a part of the family. They rule the roost sometimes.
Maybe they just want Gran's cooking, and they're just so petrified that
You
if
don't
they
get
go-
rid of your
they'll
boyfriend
never
for Gran's
get Nonna's
cooking.
gnocchi ever again if they upset her.
I think that's actually just a red herring in there. I think the fact is he doesn't have any balls.
Well,
I
hang on.
agree.
Maybe the lady's chronically insecure. That's why the only reason you have control freaks is because people are just
No,
so
but he's
insecure.
actually insecure because he doesn't want to
He's-
speak
He's
his mind.
insecure,
you're right.
He's insecure.
No, he wants to, but he's
No,
not.
but he's not.
That's
He's angry in the
bullshit.
letter, but he's not angry to his mother-in-law or
Yeah.
to his wife to say, hey, I'm not putting up with this. Next year we're going to my family's for dinner and I don't give a rat's ass what your mum says.
Perry, they reckon you're a wimp, mate. Step up.
You know,
Help
and
Gran
look at
out
the
with
reasons.
the Jolly Roger, that's what I say.
Don't do anything that will stop you getting Nonna's meatballs.
Yeah, that's
It's all about
right.
the meatballs
It's
down
all
at the
about
RSL.
Nonna's balls.
When we,
It's really about lady balls.
when we come back, we're going to be talking about our ABC and SBS. So don't go away. We'll see if it's under threat. See you soon. Is it under threat? I don't think so, Tony.
Send us your woes. That's what we want to hear. I'm not wearing any pants.
It's time for Sweet and Sour. Right here on Sweet and Sour.
Welcome back to Sweet and Sour. Here we go. Last letter of the evening. Hi, Mitch and crew. Is our ABC really a bastion of the left wing? I'm so glad Tony Abbott has been replaced. I detested what I saw as his chronic and constant bias against our terrific national broadcaster that was unfortunately starting to be accepted as fact simply because Abbott and his cronies kept repeating the accusation. Whilst it's very clever politics, calling any commentary by ABC journos covering the Conservatives a left-wing view, in my mind, this was and is very damaging to the credibility of a very solid Australian institution like the ABC. I don't know of any Australian ABC-produced show that is a left-wing vehicle. Channel 10's Bolt, however, is a very much self-declared right-wing offering, but I don't hear a soul decry the obvious bias here. So why is the ABC an easy mark, and why don't the left wing complain about Bolt's chronic bias being presented as news? Does anyone of the panel feel protective towards both the ABC and SBS? The news service and documentaries on offer are second to none. It comes to us from Sam of Shelley in WA. Glenn, it's your ABC.
Sam's a little confused. So here's the problem. Channel 10 is a commercial venture, right? Channel 10 is privately owned. They seek advertising and they can put whoever they bloody want on that program to say whatever they want because there's no regulation of
And guess
of
what?
Channel
They're
10.
going broke.
Yeah, and guess what? Andrew Bolt, yeah, well, he deserves one.
Horses bolted.
Yeah, exactly. But so here's the thing about the ABC, and I've worked a little bit on ABC radio, and what they have is very, very strict regulation. So
Very strict.
very strict. And if during the election time they have a little snippet, like a 7-second snippet of a Labor person talking, they have to have a 7-second snippet of a Liberal person talking. And they go back and there's people checking those logs and all of that sort of stuff. So you're right, the claims of bias on the ABC are crazy.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, look, I don't know. Leave the ABC alone. Torch the ABC. Who cares? I've got Foxtel.
When you're insecure, the ABC is an easy mark if
Yeah.
you're a politician.
Yeah.
Simple as that. And they're not commercial.
No.
And Channel 10? I wonder if Bolt would be there if Gina wasn't on the board and still is a major shareholder of the joint.
Man.
I wonder. All right. Do you like your ABC? Do you watch
I
it?
prefer the SBS,
Do you?
actually, yes.
Do you like the movies?
I love the Scandinavian films, not the ones on at 12 o'clock at night.
Yeah, my dad used to like those too. Yeah.
Oh, which channel has the
Two and a
naked
fast.
news?
They don't
Naked
have that
news.
anymore.
We have
They used
naked
to be-
news.
Yes, on
still got it,
Foxtel.
Foxtel.
Do they? I don't think they have
Apparently.
it anymore. No, they used to. I thought
Naked
I know that. I
news.
didn't know they still had it. Yeah, well, they stand naked
yeah.
and they see
there was
lots
a
of
lady that was naked.
I missed it.
No, it used to be like when Foxtel first started.
No wonder my dad was always tired.
Well, I found out about
Yeah,
different
I
forms
love
of
the
waxing.
When it was cold, they used to go, it's a bit nipply tonight.
Did they?
They were, some were fully nude.
All of them were.
No, some have.
That's
some
not
wore
much of a
knickers.
news service.
Had one
The
glove
naked
hand on.
news. Have you ever auditioned for that?
No,
exactly.
no, I
All right.
prefer to talk with my
You like
clothes on.
SBS? Do you like the docos on ABC?
I haven't seen too many of them. I prefer to watch foreign language
You really do like
series.
SBS, don't you?
Yeah.
It's a terrific service.
Just love the Scandinavian stuff.
Have you seen any Greek movies?
Not the ones
I
you're
don't know
starting.
if that's some dirty joke that I should be responding to.
Lot of them Yeah, but that was a Hollywood movie. You know, a lot of our concept of the Greek stuff comes from Hollywood. Zorba the Greek was Hollywood. Never on Sunday was Hollywood. Your ABC.
I like ABC a lot. I actually watch it a lot and I love SBS. I just don't like the ads in SBS. They sort of give me the shits, and they started out as minimal and now there's too many of them. But
It's still quality viewing.
I mean, I have Foxtel and I really love
What do you spend
ABC.
more time watching?
Well, I don't watch a lot of TV, but probably the ABC.
Okay,
Maybe
over SBS and over Foxtel?
we would probably switch between SBS, SBS and ABC News. I'm a bit of a news fiend, but it's good when you have a political drama like
Do
we've
you
had
think
recently.
the ABC carries bias?
Look, I don't think it carries bias. I think it's providing a fair reportage, but I do say from Sam from Shelley, the problem that we have here, when you hear people saying that there's bias, the reality is we have one local newspaper which is so
That's
biased
here in the West. That's here in the West.
so biased, and that it scatters a few biased stories between goings on of the reality TV program on that channel owned by the same people, and I just find that's embarrassing. So I think people think, oh, it's biased because it's not like our one newspaper, but I don't agree with it. It's biased at all.
You enjoy
I love
watching?
it. I do love
Maddie?
it.
Look, I have to agree. I don't think it's biased, but I actually grew up with the ABC and SBS because my father, being from Egypt, Alexandria, was a massive fan. Back then, as a little kid, you saw it as an old people's television show, but now, as I've eventually matured, I actually enjoy it, and it's very educational, and they have a lot of things on there for young kids these days. And also, having worked for the ABC with the Rugby League, it's just got fantastic coverage and it's very unbiased.
Very unbiased.
I love a good history doco.
Oh, so do I. I'm a sucker.
But I'm a bit of
absolutely.
I love a bit of news. I actually quite like Inside on SBS as well. I mean, I look,
Inside, Dateline.
love Dateline, love it.
Do you like
Leland Chin.
Like foreign correspondent.
Chin.
Oh, Lily Chin.
Do you like this letter to give away the pair of limited edition sunnies, courtesy of Alon Treves and Aussie Opticals, or do you like another one?
Well, actually, on reflection,
Yeah, I've changed my view too.
Sam from Shelley.
yes,
all
we're
over Sam from
Sam,
Shelley.
all over from Sam. Is
Sam from
a
Shelley?
boy?
Yeah.
We're all over Sam. We haven't seen him
Sam,
yet.
you like Sam from Shelley?
Yeah,
You like
could be
Sam
a
from
boy.
Shelley?
Yes, I'm Sam.
All
I'm
right,
for Sam.
Amanda. You can be different if you want to. Do you like this
no,
one?
I like Perry. Pascoe.
Perry? The nonna.
Perry.
Pascal.
Glenn?
I'm Sam from Shelley.
Oh, 3-1. Sorry, Amanda. Not tonight. We're coming out to Sam from Shelley. Good. Cheap postage. A pair of limited edition.
You're coming
sunnies.
out to Sam from Shelley?
We'll drop them off on the way home.
Alon Treves. Oh. I think I have to be
No,
self-reflective about
I
that.
haven't gone that far from your holidays. Shelley, where's that?
Shelley.
Don't you know the Shelley Bridge?
Shelley Bridge?
No, he doesn't know the Shelley Bridge. We've got to go.
I
Good
met
night,
her
mate.
once, Shelley Bridge. She's a lovely, lovely lady.
Lovely girl.
You know Shelley Bridge?
I played bridge with Shelley.
Any puns that you'd like to say good night on?
Any, but no.
Good to have you here, Maddie. Good luck with telethon.
Thanks, Jamie.
But come back next week and give us another rah-rah about it.
We will do.
Remind us, all right? Actually, we'll have them all back next week. How about that? Can you come in
Well,
next
he's going
week?
to be working the grinder. I'm going to be working the Tinder on,
Don't know what
on
that is.
telethon. It's all right.
Amanda, can you come back next week?
I think I can squeeze it in for you.
Squeeze. Well, how about you with your 4 kids, your mum and everybody else?
Yes, I'll be here to get away, escape. It's like an escape.
Can you bring that book for me?
Yes, I will.
Thank all of our wonderful panellists. Thank
special
our terrific
package.
crew. And thanks for having us at home tonight, Australia. Good night, everybody. Come on, this is where you wave. Good night, John. Oh, you don't have to. You'll be here next week, you know. Got to do it. Good luck on telethon. We'll see
Thanks,
you then.
mate.
Good night, everyone. Bye-bye. Terrific. Good show tonight.
Yay!
Yay. Okay, now next week, when everybody comes in,
Yeah. Let's fucking get on with it. Jesus.